Hello everybody, this is Seto Kaba from your Yu-Gi-Oh chat channel, and today I'm going to profile a deck that I've also run for a long time. I've ran it this past couple of months, and I brought it, it used to be my friend's old deck, and he was hurting for cash, so I brought it off him. He had been running this deck for, I don't know how long, but he had always done good with the deck. The deck has accreditations. It's won our locals many a time. Recently it won our locals again when I gave it back to him to use. We updated it though. It had been to regionals multiple times in the years and honestly had done pretty good. I think it even topped 32 a couple times. So this deck overall is very, very good. I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm still learning this deck, but it's a Herald agent deck. Pretty much it's a Herald deck that can run agents, and I'll explain to you the combinations that I've been taught how to use this deck and other combinations as well. Master Hyperion, 2 Agents of Creation, Venus, 2 Jupiters, 2 Mystical Earths, 2 Heretics, 3 Shiny Balls, 3 Orange of Light, 2 Manji of 1,000 Hands, 2 Thesis Goddess of Light, 1 Arch Lord Christia, 1 Athena, I'll tell you about Athena in a bit, 1 Marshmallow, 1 Honest, 3 Herald of Perfection, 3 Valhalla of the Fallen, 1 Dark Hole, 3 Dawn of Herald, 2 MSTs, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Monster Reincarnation, 1 Creature Swap, 1 Monster Reborn, 1 Mirror Force, 1 Compulsory Evacuation. We've been thinking of running it 2, but we don't know yet. And 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. Extra deck consists of, I'm going to buy this when it comes out, Herald of the Sanctity Light, 1 Gachi, 1 Utopia 39, and 1 Utopia Ray Chaos, just in case. So, I'll explain the deck now. Some of the ways you can do it. You can get agents and get a Gachi out with a 2000 beat stick Venus, which is one of the main plays of the deck. You can get Valhalla, and then you can special summon Athena. You can special summon Thesis, and if you draw a fairy monster, you can get to draw another time. So that is the draw engine of the deck, and it works, believe me, very well with Valhalla. Herald comes out a lot, as you should know. Honest is awesome. Marshmallow, in case we need a stall. Manj, you know what he does because we're trying to get pieces for Herald. Archlord Christia, you know what he does. Athena is honestly underrated and is one of those cards with Valhalla. If you get Athena and Valhalla, just tell your opponent to watch out because it's really fun. Because each time a fairy monster is summoned, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. Once per turn, you can send 1 face-up fairy monster you control except Athena to the graveyard, and select 1 fairy monster in your graveyard except Athena, and special summon it. So literally, she becomes a Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon, a red MD, that can inflict 600 damage each time a fairy monster is summoned or special summoned, which is awesome. And honestly, if you get her out, it's like, woo, Athena, yeah, baby. Theseus, I explained, is the draw engine. Valhalla is very important. We thought of running Solidarity because it was all fairies, but we said no. Orange of Light, you know what he does. Send this card and 1 of the fairy monster to the graveyard to negate the activation of a card and destroy it. Comes in handy. Monster Reincarnation helps us get monsters that we need back from the graveyard so we can do different plays. Master Hyperion, you know what he does, Creation, I told you. Jupiter, you have your Searcher in Earth. You have your Searcher for Valhalla and Heretic. You have your Shining Balls. Now, in case you had a Shining Ball in hand, which is annoying as hell for any player that's ever played Agents or Herald, they'll tell you this. It's annoying. So what we decide to do is add this 1 random creature swap in here. Now, at first we were like, you know what, I don't know if this would be a good idea. Well, we tried it out. and we put that creature swap in there. And believe it or not, every time mystical balls get in our hand, we usually get a creature swap. And if not, we can save creature swap for later when we do. It's just, honestly, it's a very good card if they, we want to just switch Agent of, Mystery after we've used its effect, whatever you want to do. It's just a very good tech card in this deck. If you have any questions about this deck, please let me know. Try this deck out. In real life, this deck is amazing and it is so fun to play. It is just so awesome. This deck has wrecked Dark World decks because it's able to stop Dark World Grapha coming back from the grave. It's done pretty good against Ophion, honestly. We're still working on Ophion. Ophion is just, wrecks the main meta, and this is one of the decks that takes Ophion's hit, but it's still a good deck, honestly, as long as you're not facing Ophion. We did try it against Elemental Dragons online, and it actually did better than we thought it was going to do. But honestly, Herald is just awesome, and I know there's a couple people that will not run rituals, but this is one of the few ritual decks. Herald is the best ritual monster, I think, that has ever been created. Because you can, when this opponent activates a spell card, trap card, or monster effect, you can send one fairy monster from your hand to the graveyard to negate and destroy that card. So that's just awesome. And the fact that you have to understand when you're playing this deck, the plays will come to you. It takes some time to understand how it all comes together, but believe me, when it does, it's amazing. This deck is very effective, very efficient. It can get the ball rolling very awesomely. You can special summon quickly. If you have first turn, you can pretty much beat Ophion if you get Herald out. If you can say, nope, I negate your effect, Ophion, I'll special summon. I think something like that. We're not sure exactly. We're still trying to figure it out. Ophion at my place, at my college. So, yeah, I love this deck. It's won a special place in my heart. It's a little deck that I really love, and it's my friend's deck, and I bought it off him because I knew how much it meant to him, and I know how good it is, and I couldn't turn it down. The price of it either. He really gave me a bargain. So till next time, everybody, take care. This is Seto Kaiba, out.